Discord, not Discord. I'm looking at the game.
Roll 20.
That one. All right. So Azrael, we left off with you feeling a very heavy undead presence, while everybody else is doing their thing with talking to two drunkards, getting information, fighting inside of this mock battle. Azrael, you will know that Autumn and Dao could possibly see you leave unless you grab one of them. Or if you don't plan on, investigating it at all, there's that too.
Well, excuse me. Excuse. Oh God. Yes, I guess I could grab Dal and have him come.
Okay.
He'll sneak me somewhere for it. Ah. Yeah, it's a calculated risk.
As you enter that room, it is an odd room. You enter the building. I'm trying to move you guys to that specific place. I'll move
Everybody
every.
else goes to bed.
I was gonna leave them there on that map, but I think it'd be more fun if I just brought them with you.
That was really weird. You froze for a second there, and then all of a sudden, when you started talking, it was like really, really quick. Like there was
Azrael,
a
where we
delay,
going?
and then it caught up.
Azrael, what we doing? Where we go? What we gonna do? How long is it gonna be? You think we'll be back in time for brunch?
Wow. Dal, you will not be back in time for lunch. You'll be back in time for dinner, though.
Azrael, you changed your voice.
Sure did. So my
And
map
he
got.
was like moving his lips too.
You a ventriloquist.
Yeah,
I
I can
tried
talk
that
through your
once.
weasel.
That's
Got thrown out of town.
that's how you can tell he's lying because his lips are moving. Um,
That's magic.
as you get there, my map disappeared, so I'll describe it until I can find it. Uh, it is dark. It is basement-like, so kind of a little damp as well. It seems to be more like used for storage than it would have been used for anything else.
That was ideal for storage. Damn, great.
And nothing feels right about what's going on down in here.
Great. Lovely. Negotiation.
I like you. You take me to the nicest places.
Is this your first date?
You take me a dark place for a spook.
You better be careful. He'll never take you to a dark place again. Okay.
Can your pet see in the dark?
It's not
My
just dark; it's also moist.
All right.
mine can actually cast light. Thing. I'm trying to find a
Yes.
fucking
Don't you have a
Lightning.
torch?
find the cut sheet for this.
Oh,
Does
that would light
Rudy
up
have
the
dark
room a
vision?
little bit.
There we go.
Hell, how is this? A mold-infested basement. You're wrong.
Look at this.
Maybe get some spores.
If you're lucky.
Yippee magic mushrooms.
Dal,
That is.
they Cosme, because you're asking or Bernie asking.
Bernie is asking because Crocosmere isn't there. I just wondered if they were wisps or just part of the background. I feel like somewhat wisps.
Where did we come in at?
entrance.
I'm gonna have my Phoenix fly in front of us about 15 feet.
Okay.
Next light in 15.
Okay.
Bright light and 30-foot radius, different for the other 30, so kind of as a flying light above us.
Okay. You will,
Try and throw.
as you are in here, and you do see these blue orby thingies floating around. They are undead. They are floating. They look like balls. Uh, as the light gets as the light gets on them, they they tend to run from the light. But that's not what's catching your eye. It's catching your eye is that tree in the center. That you can just make out as a tree because the light just reaches the trunk.
Is it black and white and colourful?
No, it's dark and creepy and scary.
So let me
Wow,
ask you this:
Asriel.
we walked into a building
Mm-hmm.
that feels like a basement,
Mm-hmm.
used for storage,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a rando tree in the middle
Uh-huh.
that's dead.
Asriel took me to see this ball.
Don't tell anybody else that, Dow. Don't tell anybody else.
So this is Dow. This is what happens when it's been a while, and
It's been a while.
you really need to take care of it, or else it can start to be very painful.
Razor? Make it painful?
Yes.
Hmm. Weasel, take notes.
I think he means blue balls.
Oh, dear Lord.
You want to go to the tree in the middle? You wanna go to the tree, favorite tree.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I do. I'm just take this a step at a time, okay?
Do you want to walk across the log or stay on the land?
Um, prefer to stay on land.
Okay. Ooh, log.
You can test the log first. Stay here.
Nothing happens as Dow Rudin crosses over or steps
That was
into the
fun.
water.
I want to do that again. What's next? What next?
Dow,
Um,
as you are walking, the wisps do, as long as you stay out of the light, they will whip around you.
Ooh, stupidity.
Kind of like they're playing with you.
Aw.
oh, it's
Can
so.
I take them home?
Makes a change for the balls to be playing with you.
Azrael,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move closer to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna talk to the tree?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm here or what this is or why it's in the middle of a warehouse.
Because you're Pocahontas, obviously.
Yeah, I'm excited to raccoon.
So,
I have my hummingbird.
as you get closer, the undead feeling of it all tends to get stronger, but it feels weird, not like your typical undead.
How close can I get to this tree? Like up next to it, or
Yep, you can actually go to it and touch it if you wanted to.
is this a good idea?
I'm just telling you how close you can get to it, that's all.
I'm gonna get this close.
Okay.
Not touching.
Want to borrow my
Sir.
battle axe and chop it down? Look at hand axe. I got two hands. You can chop it both ways.
Pretty sure I have hand axes too.
You're just like me, but you're not above me.
No. Okay. Anything change when I get closer?
A face starts to appear on the trunk.
This is the fucking tree from Pocahontas.
You think so at first, and you're 100% sure that looked for a second like your deity. I can't pronounce his name yet. I'm working on it.
And Asriel Shulman says, "Oh, you're here to face your fears." I'm so proud.
What do
You
you?
go get Autumn. Have him come instead.
I don't know how to play Autumn's character, so no, you get Dal. Sorry, Autumn. I also promised you wouldn't die, so there's that.
Ah! Shit!
Oh,
That's right then.
Trant.
You are no longer worthy.
When was I worthy?
Only paladins can quell me down.
Barbarian.
Uh-huh. You sure are. Let's get a turn on her.
Oh, for fuck's. What kind of basement did you bring me to? This is cool.
You're up first. I love how you critted on an initiative roll.
Yeah, it means I'm gonna be rolling ones this entire time.
I'm here to support you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Really needed. Uh,
As you are fighting him, you do feel like you haven't started fighting him yet, but I'm letting you know the paladin abilities that you have are not working.
um, um, okay. I'm going to use my channel divinity, Path to the Grave, which is not a bonus action or action, it's just an ability I get to use. And on the next hit, vulnerable to attack. I am going to slice at this thing with my flame tongue. Does 17 hit?
No.
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 Fuck.
It just misses.
Okay. I'm going to action surge and swing again. Hit. Hey,
That
18.
that meets its AC.
Okay. So it's vulnerable to the attack, so I forget what that means. Does double damage?
Yeah, it just makes that damage go
Yep.
twice. Mhm.
26.
Mhm.
And then action surge is not a bonus action, right? Or is it?
It
Nope.
is. No, action surge is an action, I thought, isn't it?
Nope. Just do it.
Okay.
You do it, you get another action to do something with.
Oh, that's right. I don't use it
I'm
often
going
enough.
to bonus action. Um, no, actually, I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Dow.
You think it's undead?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, decisions. Yes. Wait, you gonna bust out your third class? Why? Gonna bust. I don't know.
All for when you upcast it, all it does is roll extra d4s.
Ooh.
See your second roll where you rolled a 14 and then it said upcast to a higher level. I rolled a 6 and a 4. That's because you upcasted it.
If I use this,
Yep.
go see, go see.
Yeah, 14 still didn't
Oh,
hit.
that's a stink bug. Never mind.
Fire damage you cause.
Done fire damage to it. Obviously, it's vulnerable to the attack because of the
Correct. But
Doesn't
no,
seem like it's more.
it did not take more from the fire damage.
That?
No.
That's a fly.
Sounds like an infestation stuff.
Um.
Oh, no, keep this over here.
So that rolled at third level. So did that 14. That 14 rolled at third level as well.
Well, 24 should hit.
Yes, but he. Oh, let's just let him.
No, she found the spot.
So it if you see that 8 where it says higher caster, it rolled one.
Two 12s. It rolled a 1 plus a 7.
Correct. And that if you hover over it, it'll tell you. Go with that. He used his inspiration to reroll. Okay, so 13 damage. Yep.
Cool.
Okay, tie the tether attached to the tree.
Oh, that tape came off. No, no.
Oh, is this the one where you can keep hitting them with damage every turn?
That's good tape.
All right, it's his turn.
I don't know.
They're actually do it every turn.
Sorry, there was a bug in here that looked alien.
At level, it's supposed to. Second level or higher, increase 112 for each level above. So it didn't roll another d12. It's only two.
There's
No,
the
it rolled a 5. The original D12 was a 5.
Okay.
Hover over the 8, it rolled 2 more D12s, a 1 and a 7.
Oh, okay. All right. I finally picked
Yeah.
that up.
there you go.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine. This thing is going to attack Azrael twice. Will 17 hit you?
Nope and nope.
Okie doke.
Hang in there, buddy. Going for help.
You're going for help? Great. Great.
You told him to. Azrael, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay.
That new bird.
Well, I mean, I could telepathically. Yeah, I could tell the phoenix to go get help
Uh-huh. You,
telepathically. So I'm gonna do that.
okay.
It'll just be out of play. Um. Phoenix charm. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on this thing.
Okay.
Which is spells. You gotta make a spell save for me.
Uh, which one? Right, but wisdom. Okay.
Yes, sorry. Okay. Target is. Well, I guess that just means.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip. It's a hit or miss.
Going to cast spiritual weapon. Attack with that spiritual weapon.
That's it.
5 damage. Yay!
I think
Magic
it's
damage.
I think it's crap. The spiritual weapon is a force damage. Rudin.
Hang in there, buddy.
Another bolt of lightning comes out
Mm-hmm.
For 1 damage.
Got it. That is your action.
So that I gotta add wisdom to that for use of form.
Got it. Azrael, as you are standing next to him, he is going to start to change shape. He's going to start to look like a willow tree.
Mother Willow, is that you?
Funny, you're funny. And he will only swing at you one time. Will 18 hit you? Okay.
Oh,
Boy,
sorry,
you
my
keep
cat
going,
seems
buddy.
to have typed in chat.
Freaking
It's
funny
all
so you
good.
see Azrael just like swinging back and forth like shut, 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 shut.
It is your
Hang in
turn.
there, I got your back.
Um,
Way back.
at this point, the chick has gotten to you all. And it is trying to talk to you while you're in the ring fighting there, Crocosmia. And then it'll swing over and try and grab Strelv.
At this point, I'm assuming I can't communicate with it because I think it's only 100 feet. So I just basically told it to go get help.
Yep. And it knows where you are. It's gonna try and get them to come with him.
So Fire Reaper, right. Don't mind on me. What, I will follow you, I guess. Wait, where did they go? I will put on one of the hats on there and think to Cosmia, we should go.
The whole tavern looks at you and like, what?
Yep, and I will take it down and put it on the ground there.
Uh-huh.
And I will point at you.
Do I get that?
You do. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll turn around and probably get smacked by a bear or headbutted by a goat.
Oh no, at this point everybody stopped and completely confused as to why they need to get out or go anywhere.
Oh, everybody heard it.
Yeah, everybody heard it.
Oh,
I think everybody hear everything, so yeah.
okay. I will. Yeah. I'll
Okay.
follow Strong.
Okay.
Basically, nothing to see here. It's all fine. Keep your drinking and head out the door.
Okay.
Autumn, you stay here.
Got it. Although I really think I should go with you.
No,
Okay.
here right now. He's sleeping.
Because he's sleeping.
I don't want to have anything to make Brenna's character.
His character is difficult. I don't understand it. He'll stay there. All right. Not at the end of the tree alabaster's turn. You guys will make it into here.
Did you not get a copy of the book? Rage of the Mummies?
I did not. I did not get a copy of the book Rangers for Dummies. Oh darn! Unfortunately. All right, Azrael, what are you doing?
Am I within?
You're within 5 feet
Um,
of it. If you jump back 5 feet, you are not leaving its threat because its threat is 10 foot reach.
yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I want to take these. Fuck it, I'm gonna start attacking from this way.
There you go.
So let me ask this: if I do a two-handed attack, can I still be holding my shield to do that? I don't understand
No,
how that works.
you would have to stow your shield or drop your shield to do a two-handed attack,
So
and your AC would drop by 2.
okay,
I could. What we could say is like it's still on your attached to your arm, and you could swing with it, but your next turn, like its next turn when it goes to attack you, your AC is still down by 2,
okay.
or whatever the shield gives you.
I'm just gonna do a one-handed attack to keep the shield on.
Okay.
And oh,
Nope. You did hit.
a 7. Not vulnerable this time, obviously.
All right. Got it.
And spiritual weapon.
Mhm.
Fuck yourself. Crit, crit on a spiritual weapon. What the fuck?
It's a crit. That's a crit and a crit fail on the same roll.
Yeah. Crazy.
Dal, it's your turn. There have been more of those this time around than I saw in the first campaign.
So is a crit for a spiritual weapon only that 12 points?
Yes.
Yeah, it's rolling extra die damage. So it's rolling 2 days of damage.
Oh, okay.
Azrael, I don't think that light is working. I gotta try something out.
Okay. Order.
You know what I hate about Pathfinder? Confirming crits.
Mm-hmm.
How do you confirm a
So
crit?
annoying. You have to roll another d20, and if that doesn't hit, it's not crit.
That's dumb. I don't like it.
It's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying as hell.
That does hit, Ridden.
22.
So it was the 11, and if it's undead, it gets an extra 5.
Oh, I like that sword.
It is a leaf-bladed sword. Mm-hmm.
Very sexy. Dark skin once a day, that is awesome.
I'm sorry, that's a long text to read.
Serrated squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
The alabaster
So
shit.
you're gonna be grappled. You'll take 3d8 slashing damage at the start of each of my turns. And it's going to go after Azrael, of course, because that's how it works.
So I'm
It
grappled?
hits.
I have to make a slam attack on you, and if it hits you, then you're grappled. No, that didn't work.
The rolls are in my favor tonight, boys.
These are the rolls you're looking for.
Why did you have to go and say that?
Mm-hmm. That's a crit.
This is where you guys will enter the field. You will be over here, and you can roll
Excellent.
yourselves into initiative order. At the end of that turn, the tree bursts with light, and Azrael, you can tell it seems to have regenerated. But your friends are here.
Do I bring Crocosmere out and roll initiative for her, or do I do it for the Morbounder?
On the Moorbounder because you used the spell, not your B shape.
Why does that affect initiative?
Yes, because you're as the Bristol Moorbounder, you're not as Crocosmia. Unless your initiative happens to be the same, but normally if you're using polymorph, it is the initiative order of the beast that you are. Of course you would crit, so what difference did it make?
That was the Moorbander though, not
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it is your turn.
should have changed my name first.
You're fine. You're up. It is overwhelmed at this moment.
Is that how far away we are?
Yes.
Let's go 70 feet speed.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Still more bounders. Specifically from Bristol.
Long jump up to 40 feet, high jump up to 20 without a running speed. That's quite nice. Multi attack, one with blade and one with claws.
Get on.
Rudin, you will see a giant bristled moorbounder bouncing towards you.
Oh, he saw me before.
Mm-hmm.
When I left.
But he doesn't know you're coming. Telepathically, that bird was told.
Yes. The only way I can communicate with it.
Okay.
Use
Well,
your...
if you can't put two and two together when I run in and start hitting the tree.
Yeah, we've already discussed that Ridden's not high on the intelligence scale here, so.
He's the most intelligent person in the party.
And yeah, he's part wizard, so I mean, doesn't seem to be rolling. What's going on? Oh,
April.
Ah,
20 will hit. And a crit will hit.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
I'm telling you, these moorbounders, man, I love them to death.
I'm fun. Fun those crits.
And if
My intelligence is 13.
in a few levels, you can actually turn into one of these.
Yeah.
Alright.
His is a 14 intelligence. He's the highest one in the party.
Azrael, it is your turn.
Oh, so he's overwhelmed.
He is. What's Autumn's? He's not here tonight, but he is here in spirit.
I thought his was like a 12.
Autumn's intelligence is a 14.
Oh, okay, 14. Alright.
I would like.
Would you like to rage?
And oh, wait, no, it hits because he's overwhelmed, right?
Well, it only goes up by 2, so that's 15, and 15 does not his AC.
Spiritual weapon.
Miss.
18.
18 hits. 4. Strelv.
This is gonna be fun, isn't it? No, that's a cone from me. That's not gonna help. Why not? I will go ahead and get on right now. This way. Yeah, I guess I'll go to here. And then that nice little straight line here, throw a lightning bolt through it. Go, lightning bolt. Oh, man.
Is the terrain like what it looks like marshy kind of soggy ground?
Yes.
And lightning bolt. Just straight through the thing. Angle.
DC dexterity save.
Definitely don't hit your friends with a lightning bolt.
Makes the same, so it takes 12 damage.
No, sir. It will not. It will take
Fine, whatever.
24 damage.
Oh, good.
Tao, Rudin.
Lightning is quite effective against it.
I'm actually
Yo, Mistral. Hi, Stral. The log is safe if you want to walk over it.
I see no need to come closer. Don't.
I mean, why did you move?
Because I wanted to put the back of the tree when I carve my initials in.
Because you want the next lightning bolt to get you as well? Is that what you're saying? That's what I think you're saying.
I'm at the back of the tree, carving my initials in. Have
Okay.
patience and wait your turn.
He's done.
You're raging? Okay.
I can maneuver.
You ruined
Yeah.
my rapier. My sword. It distracted me. I wanted to carve my initials in.
I mean, wait till it's dead at least.
When you rage, don't you go at advantage?
That's only if he does.
Strength checks. Okay.
He want to go reckless. I don't think he has that level barbarian.
No, okay. So yeah, it's just on that. Okay. You did miss out. Bonus action, or do you want to move some more?
Nope, I moved my bonus action because I wanted to carve my initials and see what happened this time, not the next time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's turn.
Unless that Procosmia can talk again in human form.
Dao,
Nope,
it
I
is
can't talk.
going to do this again at you. Will 14 hit you, Dao?
Magician tree.
Mm-hmm. Crocosmia.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Wow, you're critting a lot tonight, huh?
What's going on?
Almost the exact same roll as before.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird.
Very, very close.
Be right back. I need to grab something.
Maybe I just copied and pasted. Who knows?
Except we saw you roll.
I checked. It doesn't say.
Okay.
Well, still. Same result.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully a half-dead tree.
Well, almost. He said he'd be right back, so I'm not gonna do it just yet. But that's a whole ass dead tree.
Oh my god, what are you doing awake? Dude, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Come on,
Oh,
let's go upstairs.
she have a nightmare.
Take us upstairs, come on.
You want to mute before you go.
Shit, sorry.
No, you're fine.
One second, Kaylee.
No worries. It's
I can't talk up there anyway because Rob's asleep.
Ashriel, let me know when you're back. Okay. The Bristol Moorbounder will take a blade attack at it. It is using its face to do it. And as he does, he comes back down, or she comes back down with her claws and scrapes at the tree, thus killing it. A burst of white light energy bursts out of it, and you go unconscious, sir. Please read the whisper I gave you. But you are out of combat. That's too not right.
Brain Bahamut.
Is that who it is now? I don't think so. The rest of you see him fall over, the tree stop moving, collapse from the ground, and what you're left with is spirits that have dissipated, and you are in a storage room. but Azrael is unconscious at the moment.
That's no good. I will,
Cast Mage Hand. Ask Azrael if he's okay. You check on him, okay?
yeah, move up there a little.
Am I down hit points or just
You're just unconscious. Your hit points are fine.
Constance number 2?
Activate EMS. Okay, okay, my hands will start sparking. Clear.
Oh, dear Lord.
Shocking grasp on his chest.
Wow.
Gonna hurt.
Yep, and it automatically hits because you're down and unconscious.
Metal.
Yeah.
Wait, he has plate.
Just a little zap. I want Come on, wake up.
As he does do a little tiny electric shock, you do wake up. He does look a little different. Azrael, you feel more different than anything else.
Are you okay? You don't have any wounds on you. Not very much. Good. Glad you're awake then. It had been hours. I've been waiting here for hours now.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm getting bored. I had to make sure that Cosby didn't pee on you.
This is what happens when people have to go to the bathroom. Alright,
Wonder if polymorph hasn't worn off.
no, probably not.
It's not been hours then, has it?
You didn't know that? Well, not that you can talk anyway, so.
No, I can't.
Well, what is wrong? What are you doing? No, it's only been a minute or so of that. You're fine.
Yeah, no, it's only been a couple minutes. Azrael, to you it feels like forever, though.
An eternity.
Forever.
Has Job got hair? He hasn't got hair, has he?
Nope.
Nope.
No, me either. Yep. I have a few spares as well.
I think I'm okay. I don't know what happened there.
What is this thing? Those living trees you talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
Well, it was undead to start with, so.
It was. Oh. Blah.
Yep.
I reach up and you kind of muss up the face a little bit there. Just whoosh.
As you slice up your hand on the blaze on his head.
Not his back, just the face.
Is
I will
the tree
definitely
still
not,
there, or did that disappear and we're back in a...
The tree's still there, but you are back in the warehouse looking. For you, it was you were out in the battlefield, and now you're inside a warehouse. Basement looking thing.
With a tree. There, right there.
Mm-hmm. There's
Big one right next to you. See? It's right over there.
tree kind of flumped over.
Does it look like an ant, or is it just like a regular tree?
It looks like an alabaster tree.
Big old claw marks on the side there.
There you go.
Get to use it for a scratching post.
I expected an alabaster tree to be whiter.
Alabaster trees are technically considered celestial, For the purposes of today, they were presenting themselves as undead.
Oh. Oh, bueno. Well.
Is there anything we can scavenge from this?
You can. Um,
Like most trees did not like lightning.
They were having no problem in my life because it's like one, one.
he was taking.
Actually, two.
He was actually taking two. Yeah.
It's difficult. Those little short, sparky bursts, so you can't do as much there. You know, the big pulse of energy just does much more.
Why?
Big pulses, yes.
Um, Azrael, with your roll, you do find a wooden shield. No, it's just a wooden shield.
Just a wooden shield.
Just a wooden
Like
shield.
attached to the tree,
No,
or just in the room.
when he was investigating and pulling apart different parts of the, like moving parts of the tree branches and things, there was a tree attached to it, or a shield attached to it. Sorry.
Interesting. Well, I think. You feel better now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sure.
Felt drawn down here for some reason.
Oh. You must have a very affinity for trees then. Good for you. We're going into the forest.
You know, I mean,
We should go get Autumn first because he's still back at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
hopefully Autumn's at the bar. Have just,
He wouldn't run off.
uh-huh.
He wouldn't do that, would
He's
he?
never done that before. Of course he would, but hopefully he's not.
Yeah, he would. Hopefully he learnt his lesson last time.
No.
You are back at the city map now. You were in the building. You were in building number 4.
Well, go back to Autumn. Is Autumn still there?
Autumn is still there.
Yes.
Where did you go? Left me behind.
To beat up a tree. It was very fun.
Oh, good.
So sorry.
Good for you. Ah,
More trees out there.
he has learned some information for you all. There is a library on the top of the hill there.
What, number one?
Uno, yes.
Oh, that's a library. Wow. That was a keep.
Nope, it's a library. It's a protected library.
That's where they
You're allowed
keep
to
the
go in
books.
here.
Well, I got this nifty little, and it'll flick around this card
Library card.
that it's a library card, yes, that is gold and it's kind of stiff. I wouldn't say um like sheet. It's more like sheet metal, but it's very very thin. This allows me and 5 other people to go in.
Well, how convenient. There's one, two, three, four of us. So, want to bring another guest?
Well, I don't have anybody I'd want to bring. Do you?
Everyone I know is here.
All right.
Well, or on a ship, or
Except for Constance.
in various towns. Constance back in town. Sure.
Okay.
Well,
He'll lead you guys up here.
library. What are we looking for in the library?
There's supposed to be a book in here that allows us to do a spell.
Okay.
And maybe you can finish learning your arcana so you can become proficient in it finally.
reading every time we sit down. Get another chance, really.
Read faster.
Reading every chance I get.
Get inside. There is a woman behind the counter. Ah, yes, Autumn. You said you would be coming back. The books you've asked for are prepared and ready for you to go. Who'd we lose?
When did you have time to make arrangements here? We were only gone for like 5 minutes.
You guys are slow.
Okay.
Um,
I think your teeth.
So, there are books laid out on the table. You can go ahead and inspect them if you wish to, or you can just wait for me to tell you what they are.
I'll glance them over just to see what they are. Interesting.
Mhm.
Give me my book.
They are manuals. I forget what they're called though. What books are those called?
Like the actual like magic ones.
Uh-huh.
Quickness of action, tome of clear thought.
Yeah, those ones.
Oh,
What? So I can't just type in books and have them pop up? No, I have to.
no. There's either manual or tome. The physical stat ones are all manuals, and the mental ones are all tomes.
Okay. There is one of each there on the table. You guys can decide which ones you want.
Leadership and influence, I'll take it.
I mean,
Well, it's the one for charisma.
yeah.
Tome of Clear Thought and Tome of Knowledge, Tome of Understanding, and Tome of Still Tongue.
Got that one.
And then type in Tome in your monster's manual in the compendium.
Well, there's also the
The
manuals or the physical stats.
Right. So those are your other stats. And the manuals do your physical stats, like he was saying. Shadow Tome is not one of the tomes that is there. Nice try.
So, let's see here.
Trying to find.
Manual quickness of action.
If you could type that out. Man.
Let's see here. Bodily health, gain flexion size, quickness of action are the three.
There we go.
Bodily health is constitution, gain flexion size is strength, and quickness of action is dex.
Tome of understanding.
Is wisdom.
And I don't know which one Autumn will want, but I'll send him a message.
How much? Can they take you above?
Above 20.
No,
Take you above 20, yeah. Can we just take them, or we have to read them?
you can take them.
I will take it and wait.
Or you have to read them for 24 hours, don't you?
48 hours, yeah.
It's 48 hours.
Yep. I want to wait until next month.
48?
Besides, I'm reading my Arcana book right now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Oh, 48 hours over 6 days. I was reading the Tome of Knowledge.
Isn't that intelligence?
No, it's intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Oh, I
Gives
didn't
you
see that one.
proficiency.
It's because it's from the Vault of Magic book, Jim.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
So yeah.
It says you gain proficiency in the intelligence, wisdom, or charisma
That,
territory.
that isn't the one that you're using. Tome of Understanding, Leadership, and Influence, Clear Thought.
Yeah.
Those three stats. Is the stat
Knowledge.
Well, knowledge is a different one, yeah. That will have not here.
If you go to the compendium, the
Yeah, I see it.
Tome of Clear Thought, Knowledge, Leadership and Influence, Understanding, and Skilled Tongue are there.
Skilled Tongue is there?
Yeah.
The legendary book
Yeah.
that gives you
You
the book from held by the Lich God Vecna.
you
Vecna's what?
you went to the first level of hell and have walked out of it and did not get anything for it, Jim. Yes, that item is there.
I know.
When you're holding that,
It's like
I
when
know.
you're holding that, you get cryptic messages from Vecna in the book.
You don't have to take it if you don't want to.
yeah, like oh, yeah. I wouldn't want it anyway. So why?
Who took what tome?
It's a terrible
I
book.
took I took Leadership and Influence.
Um, Depending on what you want to do, it lets different books allow you to up your ability scores.
Yeah, I figured there wasn't like multiples, so if somebody took one,
Correct.
I can't take the same one.
So if we could type in chat which ones each one of you took so that the others don't take. I'll have to let Autumn know too.
Oops, that should have been me. Not the best more about that.
No, it's fine.
Which manuals?
Um, their Manual of Bodily Health, Exercise, Grateful Exercise. The Manual of Golems is not there. Manual of Quickness of Action is there.
So
Why?
one for con, one for strength, one for dex.
No.
Who are you talking to, Bernie?
The cat.
Oh. Good lord. It's like, who are you yelling at? Not me.
Just wants to be between me and the stupid keyboard and to do my head in. She just wants to be there staring in my soul. Like just staring into my face.
Lead her away. When she gets steady and goes lay down.
I will lie down. Do my head in.
Dow, do you need help figuring out which one of these you want?
Bodily health, exercise, quickness.
You can choose one.
Or strength, dex, or int.
You should have the Vecna one.
Those are the tomes. Because the manuals are
Use it
tomes.
you can use it as a
The tome-
spell book.
The tomes are the mental ones. So there's one tome of what's it called? Clear Thought gives you a bonus. Gives 2 to intelligence.
Clear thought. Why?
Exactly. Clear those thoughts right up.
What did you get, Azrael? Okay, take your time. I'll have to get with Constance too.
Probably one strength, but that's up to her.
Probably.
Crosmere, what do you take?
Krokosmia took the Tome of Understanding.
I did put it in the chat, but I put it under stupid Brittle Mulvaney instead of the.
Okay, leads me to Tome of Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody took a manual yet, right?
Nobody has taken a manual yet.
Can't have a manual.
No.
It wouldn't help you.
I thought you said the Tome of Knowledge was when you can't have.
No, the Tome of Shadow Tome. The Shadow Tome you can't have.
I didn't see that one.
Shadow.
Tome of Knowledge just gives you proficiency in a mental based skill.
Shadow Tome was off the table, but the tome of Skilled Tongue was there, but it is Vecna's thing, so you probably shouldn't pick it up.
No.
Yeah, pass. Doesn't really do anything good either.
Yeah, I went to hell and came back, so.
I mean, you can cast a spell using a bonus action if you write it in the book, and you don't have to spend a spell slot or any some of
Okay, that's ridiculous.
all the
That's ridiculous.
components.
Yeah,
Yeah. But you only do that once a day. But then if you write in the book, you get messages in there from Vecna. And it'll probably make you evil.
Like Tom Riddle.
Kinda.
yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
So I'm torn between the Tome of Knowledge and probably Manual of Bodily Health.
So, what you were looking at doing, and especially seeing as how most of what at least last combat was, you hitting it instead of doing spells.
Technically, the Manual of Exercise I wouldn't want to leave.
Mhm.
Leave the other one for Constance. Yeah, it was. I'll take the Manual of Exercise. You can have the gameful exercise.
Howling on this. On your roll 20. Okay.
What?
Can everybody hear wolves?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the soundtrack.
I didn't know. I just had to restart because it just went grey. And then I just heard. Ooh, and I'm like, huh?
We are in the forest.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, they're surrounded by flames.
So we have to wait till we've read it, obviously, to
Hey.
add this.
Oh.
Yes. And you have to read it. I plan on letting you guys read it tonight, as part of your night sleeping thing. And tomorrow, not next week's episode, the week after that. Um, you guys, yeah, so, yeah, in 3 weeks, you guys will have those ready to be posted and put into your book.
Kind of.
All right.
Can't fully understand the action, not the words. Yeah, she does.
As you all were in there, Strelv, go ahead and become proficient in your Arcana.
+4 now. Ouch. I think I'm getting the hang of this, hopefully by now. I will keep this and keep reading more as I go, but I will put the book in my satchel in my mystery bag.
You know you can have.
Covered in oil.
Get it covered in oil.
I do have to roll this.
No.
I do have to roll it again. We do the cheat map again.
Yeah, but not to come back to this one. Just to go to the tree map. As soon as you get it identified, I'll let you have it.
19. Oh boy.
Oh, 19. A +1 sword. D3. Oh, wow, okay. You get... Roll a D3. You don't have a D3. Roll a D4.
Roll a d6.
That'll work.
So 2.
You will get 2 short swords, 2 long swords, 3 great swords, and a +3 sword.
What?
What?
I told you, sometimes this bag spits out good stuff inside of your bag. You've only been covered in oil lately.
Is it okay? So 3 short short swords? I missed
Hold on, I'll repeat it again for you. So you'll get
it again.
the +3 sword, 1 short sword, 2 long swords, and 3 great swords.
Well,
Remember that
something.
blacksmith?
Yes. What is it plus three sword? What type of sword?
It doesn't say, it just says a +3 sword. So I'm thinking just a basic type,
Oh, good. Well,
one-handed sword.
well, the long sword, I would assume. That's the most common.
Mm,
Or short, short will do.
you can pick one.
I don't think I can use it. So, um,
Sometimes shenanigans. Other times, good stuff pops out.
Again, when we go to that, just saying. Well, we can log all that. So unless anybody needs some, we can just sell it all.
I mean, well, the normal weapons are like whatever. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Great sword. What the hell? Um, yeah. I will. I
March.
won't sell them here
Okay.
because
You afraid you think they stole it?
I'm afraid it did pop into my bag from the blacksmith. We gotta let get together. Like, yeah, there's a weapon to sell. Why is that on my shelf? Um,
You know you can get it identified, and then I can attach that to you, so when you roll it, you can read it. It is kind of blurry though.
I will go ahead and as we're sitting around resting, Rosen, could you identify this bag and tell me what it can do? I mean, it just gave me a bunch of swords. I don't know what's going on with this.
Well, let me sit with it and get out my notebook.
All
If
right,
it says anything in my notebook, I'll be back in a
I
minute.
would appreciate it.
Did Autumn? Did you hear anything about where these people might be other than west? From the upgrades that
Uh, sort of. They said west, and then to follow the blue lights.
Fork in the road into the forest and then go
Hmm.
underground.
Right, right. And I think the underground part is us going into the Underdark. 2 birds, 1 stone.
do these blue lights happen to look like blue balls?
They didn't say. What are you talking about blue balls for?
Actually, I was reading something else.
Do you two need to get a room?
They would be dead. They got wood.
They wandered off by themselves. Leave those blue balls in the woods.
Dark, wet day.
Yep.
And then there was a tree.
Yeah. Yeah, they got wood. Serious wood. And blue balls.
Funny, Nancy Garland was Sausage Fest.
It'll be okay. All right.
My favourite kind of fence.
So that's a 30-minute drive. Cool. Okay.
You said my favorite kind of fest?
Mhm.
Yep. What fence?
Sausage rolls, sausage pancakes, sausage. So, where do you guys want to go? What do you want to do?
Have you seen that song that's called Professor Rolls? If you get on sausage rolls.
I would prefer, even though we're almost out of time, I would prefer to do a long rest.
We already got that while we were doing
You,
reading our books.
while you were reading book, yeah, you got a long rest.
Oh, we did?
Mhm. Mhm.
Right.
I was confused.
You were okay. That is 90% of my game.
What, you being confused?
Yes.
Also, how the hell do you pronounce
it's just a generic name. You can change it. If you
Well,
open the, if you open the character sheet out, you can change the name of it.
I don't know. Kusoke Ogeg.
Mine was very strange as well, but I changed it. Open the character sheet and click edit at the top right, and then you can just change the name. It kind of wants to make it into an NPC or whatever, but
yeah, I mean, it wants me to either use the character mancer or
Yeah, I'll be doing that later.
yeah.
I'll wait for you to do that.
You can change the name. That won't bother anything. Um, if you go and click on your character and hit edit,
I just said that.
I know you did.
Kusoko Okag. Mine was very strange like that too, but I changed it.
Gerald, you're not gonna actually name your pup. You're just gonna call him Miss Pup.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
You have to get to know somebody before you can give them a name. Don't you know?
Sure.
Isn't that right, genetic party members?
Generic, generic, generic. Well, I guess the question is, do we wander into the woods?
Yeah. Of course we do. Why would we not?
That's fine with me.
Are there no other supplies or anything that you would want to get?
Oh, yes, I'm looking. I probably actually saw it in there. Just to clarify, it's a little worded a little weird. It's roll a d3 and it's a +1 of that type.
Or it's what I said. But yes, sure.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, it's crazier that way, but yeah, like what?
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah,
Um,
fine. Like,
I mean, the only thing I really want is plate armor.
Collection of action. Which one is the... Okay, that's the manual. Autumn, what's that one? Autumn's supposed to be in bed sleeping, so why is he responding to text messages? Alright. Alright, so... You guys are going out into the woods?
yep, heading out.
What the fuck, man? You should be here. He's like, Dan's woke me up to tell me to pick a book.
I didn't wake him up. He woke himself up. Alright.
Yep. Try putting your
Yeah,
phone on
check.
silent.
You are down here, bottom left.
I'm not. Not yet, anyway.
Correct. Nope, you're good. No, right here.
Oh.
Did anybody get the reference of what I named my Phoenix?
I,
Am I the only one
no,
that can see?
nobody can see it except for you.
I do, because that is my favorite Pokemon.
What did you call it?
Torchic.
Torchic.
Who's that Pokemon?
I'm not calling it my Meowth. Or Mewtwo.
Alright.
If it ever gets fully grown, just change it into Moltres.
So, because we only have 20 minutes left, you are going to do a series of this same map over and over again, but at some point you're going to need to eat and sleep and rest.
I can get us food.
Mm-hmm. Autumn being a ranger, he could gym roll?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You're asking too much, man.
Should be under your name.
I can find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day, provided the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
I got a scroll
A scroll of.
Mhm.
that says a scroll pops out of the bag.
And that is where you roll your D100, and I find out which one you get.
Ooh,
Do you have good berry? You got 99.
99 red balloons. If you roll that on a 1 of wonder, it
And you're a sorcerer, right?
I sure am.
instant petrification of your target, or if you don't have a target, yourself.
Great, don't do that.
Good thing it's not a one of wonder.
Use great
Yeah.
restoration on your ass.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I have great restoration. Fuck.
Mhm. Yeah. So this is the wonderful thing of the one of wonder. Like you just turn yourself into stone. Awesome. This is great.
No, I've already decided that I'm not going to use it without a target anymore.
I don't. I thought Goodberry was a cleric. I don't know why. So
Oh, it's a druid thing. Yeah, druid thing. Yeah.
I haven't got
Meter
the
boss.
berries. I don't want good berries.
They have great food. I can create up to. I can create 45 pounds of food.
Strelv,
It's a lot of money.
because I counted out 100 spells.
Okay.
You're gonna get Far Step.
Fun.
Scroll of Far Step.
I got way too many scrolls.
You do. Start using them.
Actually, the fun thing is, Lupin, do you know invisibility yet?
Sure, I don't think so.
You use a scroll of invisibility.
No, I don't think it's good. Look,
Look, he's invisible on the screen. Tight.
He's not.
Oh yeah? He is invisible.
I have to go take my night-night pills, so I can go night-night between these streams.
Do you happen to know Fireball yet?
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, that's what happens according to the dragon.
Oh, give him access
And
to
that,
fireball.
remember, I thought he already had it. Just want to double check.
I was like, why are my hands burning?
That's what I have to do. We use this before you go now.
Why are your hands burning?
My pale white face. My hands are burning, and it was a big light.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that spell went off perfectly too, didn't it?
I was holding on to it anymore and threw it at the dragon.
I'm sleepy, sorry.
Sleepy, sorry.
I'm sleepy, sorry.
Well, I mean, shit, we all have rations from when we bought them first. We can burn through those.
You could.
It's fine. I mean, we have plenty of time, and Cosmia is very good about finding food as well, so we're fine.
Why are you so mean?
Oh, yeah, this.
Perception rolls.
Perception.
Like going through my bag and cataloging what's in it.
It's a good thing you have a bag of holding, huh?
Exactly.
Roll a water step.
I love how Krokrazmir rolls a 9 and a 3 and comes out with a 17 and an 11.
+8.
Yep.
Perception.
I'm a wisdom-based person. I mean, what the hell do you want from me? I've got 20 wisdom. Why too soon? Stop tickling me with your tail. You're bugging me.
Look, man.
Alright. Oh, wow.
It's been a while. Wait, listen. Just listen. Hey, listen.
Alright, so
Freaking Autumn with a 9 plus 9.
Azrael, Crocosmia, and Autumn will see absolutely nothing because there's nothing there to be seen. There are, no, I'm lying. There are tracks in the ground. They're fairly large. They look humanoid.
Hey, how'd you see that?
Well, good morning to you too.
Can I follow him?
Can?
Do you want survival?
Yeah,
Got to say on that as well.
because it's a wisdom base.
Never mind.
You will get here to this opening where the single set of tracks now seems to appear to become 4 different sets of tracks going in different directions.
Huh. I will convey that to my party members. Seem to be. Either someone walked round in circles and went in 4 different directions, or there's 4 different. Are they people tracks or are they creature tracks?
They're humanoid footprints.
Now, according to the people, there were 2 people carrying someone on a big stick.
Yeah.
Is that what we're following right now?
To the best of your knowledge, yes.
So do the 2 sets of tracks follow each other? We go split up into 4 different tracks, go in different directions?
It's 1 set of tracks that start here. And by the time you get to the clearing up here, it becomes 4 different sets of tracks. One going this way. One going this way. Come on. Keep clicking. One going up this way. And one going up in this hill here.
Which one's deeper?
They all appear to be the same.
Which one's illusionary? I disbelieve.
Okay. You disbelieve.
I don't believe it.
Roll to figure it out. Survival rolls.
Survival.
Survival.
Are
I'm a survivor.
Okay. I do nothing.
Is that the thing at the bottom of my list?
It is.
We're fucking dead.
No. Crocosmia and Shell both balanced you all out. What is Autumn roll?
What does arm roll?
Nice
Probably.
wisdom as well, isn't it?
High
It's
survival.
+6.
Wow.
No. Crocosmia, you know those are 4 separate tracks. Made by the same person.
Okay. So they're making different tracks. So they're either lost or they're doing it on purpose to get people off the scent of them.
Well, I think that maybe Pip.
Sure, he'll send Pip out. And
We do a circle and see if they turn back on each other.
it looks like they are not going back on each other, but they are 4 separate prints. The only thing Pip can really see, though, is there is a group of ogres or trolls off in this direction.
Hi, Nick.
Holy.
Yeah, he's getting that bug that I was afraid of earlier.
Move it this way.
Wait, wasn't he being carried by the people?
By people, not by ogres. Well, they won wandered out of the town on a stick, so unless
I
they
think massive limits.
were standing very far away thinking they were
I'm gonna throw it outside for now.
ogres are pretty obvious.
Or maybe they have some way of hiding their true form, or
Pip did not currently see anybody attached to anyone or a tree or anything like in that sense. Like, you know, they had a prisoner or anything.
He said that they took him underground, so
Mm-hmm.
if ogres are not going to go underground.
Mm-mm.
That's not the way to go. Pick a different track away from the ogres in there and find a hole.
Mm-hmm. Pip will go back out and he'll search over here. Come back and report that there doesn't seem to be anything over there. The tracks actually end up stopping and then just disappear.
They're being tricky.
Mm-hmm.
This way then.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can get up there's a ramp right here.
Die until I stepped on it outside.
When you get about there, Autumn is with you because Autumn won't leave you alone.
We're all with you.
Mm-hmm.
We're not all your depletable.
That's fine. When you get there, you will see drag marks.
Put them down the dragon.
And then as they get to the tree line, the marks go away. And as you get to the clearing, the marks come back.
Very tricky, but follow the drag marks.
No, not dragon.
Dragging these nuts.
Oh man. As you guys continue to move this way, I need somebody who is trained in perception to roll a perception.
You're funny.
Autumn is.
So screwed up.
Okay, cool.
Not trained. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. We'll go with that one. When you
Me too, actually.
when you get up there, you will see a person sitting against a tree. Stravely kind of looks like you, but different.
Your brother.
He doesn't have any armor on.
Better not be.
He has wings. Has a tail.
Fancy.
No armor whatsoever.
What color?
Red.
No. Nothing like me.
Not as fun as you know.
I mean, red, wings, tail, none of that's me.
Nope. The other features, though.
Sure, yeah. Just standing there.
He's actually seated, leaning against a tree.
Yeah, throw an axe at him. Keep us alive.
Oh. I will step up and make myself known. Oh.
Hold on. Hold on. Rudin, who were you aiming for? Because Strel just said he stepped up to talk to him, so you could possibly have hit Strel.
As you said, throw an axe at him. I whipped it at him.
Which him?
I would assume the one that's not me. I hope.
Okay,
Not Strow.
not Strel. I'm glad. I just have to clarify, because sometimes you guys are goofy. It does definitely hit him, and he will wake up. What?
Just like, what?
Why? What? What did I do? Who?
Who are you? What are you doing?
He just
Yeah, there was a red dragonborn.
I heard that, but why are people hitting him?
I don't know. Asriel said throw a hand axe at him, and Bruden did.
Doesn't
So
understand sarcasm.
I'm. Oh,
he
gonna.
doesn't. Yeah. I was just like, what?
I'm gonna hold on to Rudin. Apologise to the dude.
Yeah.
Just hold on to his arms and stop him from being a dick.
All right. I appreciate it. Thanks. But why? What?
I don't know. My companions sometimes are very random at best. Um,
N-
who are
n-
you? What are you doing out in the forest by yourself here?
name's Arlen.
Arlen. Right. Well, um, good to meet you. Um, what do you find yourselves out there in the forest for?
Would you believe me if I told you that I don't like being a red dragon?
I believe that entirely. I wouldn't like it either.
No. My parents are downright mean and nasty. They want us to bow to some stupid king. Can't deal with it.
Oh, yes, I know of the king you speak of. I think, but
Boo. King Gregory. Boo.
I
Cause
I
it,
bow to no king. I go my own way.
uh, that's awesome. Um,
Yes.
well, I did get a job, and I'm supposed to stop anybody who comes this way. So maybe you should head back.
Well, I'm curious. What are you stopping us from moving on to? You're wandering through the woods.
Well, the what to is not important. The what for is what's important. What for are you walking through the woods?
You're exploring.
In these woods.
You're explorers. Yes.
We're going on a
Look,
trip in our
look,
favorite rocket ship.
look at our food. We have a very lovely nature goddess. We have this person of
Axe throwing? Yeah, I saw that.
well, yeah, there's that one. He is the most random one in the group here. We have the other winged one back here, similar to you, and we have this one here who is our nature and our ranger person who is our guide.
We basically have the guy that throws the axes, and then the rest of us come around and apologise to everybody that he's thrown axes at.
Right, right.
And that guy obviously just healed you and gave your hit points back. So
N- Who healed
Whatever
me?
hit points are.
He didn't get hit. Healed.
he did.
No.
22 didn't hit him.
22 hit
He's
him.
sleeping.
Yeah, 22 did hit him, but he didn't get any healing points.
He did.
From whom?
Azrael touches his shoulder and uses healing hands to give him his hit points back.
Okay, 'cause like I'm looking at Ezreal all the way back there, and he's all the way up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, he's a very
Woo!
I just haven't moved my
right, but
character. Okay.
Okay,
but
cool.
I mean that would involve him actually advancing on him to touch him on the shoulder. So let me
Mm,
there's no. I can't see a token for him.
he's not in the sense of fighting at the moment. You did just wake him up. So,
There's no token though.
Pretty brutal.
He's right here.
do you want a token, Bernie? I can get you a token. Do you need a token?
Yeah. You don't
But
need a
what I
token on
mean
the map.
is, how does Azrael know where he is if he's not got
He
a token
doesn't.
on the map?
Be-
He doesn't.
He is
because
pissing tonight.
because you know.
Who's pissy?
You are.
I'm not pissy.
Yes, you're being very. Yeah.
Just tonight.
Oh, be nice. Be
Damn.
nice. Be nice.
It's not night. Look, there's daylight there. It's not
Sorry,
night.
Grandpa.
It's morning.
Don't worry,
Yeah, right,
Grandpa.
guys.
It's okay.
You stay up till 5 a.m. and let's see how pissy you are.
Yeah, there you go. What? Shit.
No, good.
Somebody drew a red dot.
I would have never thrown an axe at that.
uh,
You said it was a dragonborn, not an actual dragon.
no, I said that he looked like you, not that he was a dragonborn or kin.
I do not look like a dragon. I am a humanoid creature whose who happen to have scales and a dragon-like face. I am not
No,
a dragon.
this is definitely a dragon. Definitely a
So what
dragon.
is that? Is it like huge?
No, it's it's tiny.
Okay,
Beep.
but like quadrupedal and not like.
It seems to be standing on its back 2 feet, talking to you as though it were human.
Okay. I mean, if you let Lazarus approach, I won't say or do anything. Just like.
He'll tentatively be looking at you.
Who else you just? I mean, is there a settlement around here or something? We just came from a city or town, I guess.
Uh huh. Yeah, and about couple hours back the other way, you'll go right back to that town, won't you?
No, actually, it's more than a day because you camped out there before it. So, um,
You camped? Wow, that's brave of you. Out here? Whew. The monsters that roam these woods at night? I wouldn't do it.
You don't look like
well,
the sort of person who'd be scared of monsters.
Well, sometimes appearances aren't always what they seem to be.
Hmm.
let me ask you: are you being paid to be here?
I am,
Really?
of course.
Well,
I took a job to make sure nobody else went this way.
How much do they pay
well,
you?
They're paying me 300 gold
Oh,
for the week.
for the week.
I'll
Wow.
tell you what. I will give you these nice shiny rubies to let us go by.
Nice shiny rubies.
Look how nice and shiny and red they are.
I have gems that 300 in rubies.
Uh huh. I
Maybe I just spewed out of the bag at one point or something. I don't know.
they did.
So I will kind of pull out this nice little handful of rubies. They are yours if you would let us go on by. Continue our exploration.
And we won't tell anybody you'll let us pass.
Come on, from one dragon kin type person to another, please.
I'm not a dragon. What are you talking about?
Um, look at your hands. These scales, similar to my hand scales.
He will look down, proceed to freak out, and we will pick up next week.
Oh goody.
As it is noon o'clock.
Yes.
Noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock.